Three, two, one. We on. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is your boy 1980 in the house, guys. I got my boy Sid in the house. Dallas Cowboys for life. We are here. We are here to discuss and analyze the 2021, hopefully in the 22 NFL Dallas Cowboy schedule. We all know the first game. We all know the first game is with the Super Bowl, the defending Super Bowl champions, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Tampa Bay. Not here, at Tampa Bay. So, guys, thanks for joining. We got 13 people in here now, and it's growing and growing and growing. I've been waiting on this all day long. I got the butterflies, and I've been waiting. I know they're going to make us wait, too. So we got a lot of talking to do before they even get to the Cowboys schedule. I know they're going to do a lot of talking and rambling too. So there's a lot to talk about. We can still talk about the draft and the draft picks and the scheme and defense and all that Quinn scheme. And actually the game Thursday night against Tampa Bay. Sid, my boy, what you got? Well, how do you feel about Tampa Bay opening day? Not the Giants, because it's normally the Giants.
Yep.
Team. But it is Tampa Bay opening day. How do you feel about that, man?
You know what? Bring it. That's the way I look at it. Listen, Tampa Bay. Listen, first of all, week one is always, a lot of rust being worked out the kinks. A lot of new. The only thing I'm worried about is Tampa Bay re-signed everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't lose. They re-signed the whole squad. So these guys know how to work together. It's going to be a very, very high-scoring game. Both our defense will have holes, I believe. We have a lot of weapons going into this game. Tampa Bay has weapons going into this game. But I believe that we're going to disrupt. Well, all we got to do is disrupt Brady. Brady doesn't like taking hits. He doesn't like pressure. And once he gets a lot of pressure and taking those hits, he tends to throw the ball very wildly and very stupidly. So I think that as long as we can disrupt him, we have a chance for coming up with this W.
Great answer. This is my thing with the whole Tampa Bay being the first game of the season for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna be real calm about this one. Right now, I'm gonna be real calm. There's plenty of time. There's months and months ahead of us to think about this upcoming game for the Dallas Cowboys, not just us as a fan base, but the Dallas Cowboys to think about facing the defending champions. Now, this game right here sets the tone.
Yeah,
it sets the tone. It really does. Make a break, alter the ball in a bad mood. Yep. Defense. Now we saw what Tampa Bay did to Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs they're known to having high-powered offense.
Yep.
They remind me of the Houston Oilers back in the late 80s, early 90s. That run and shoot offense with a pretty decent running back. Had all the receivers, Haywood, Jeffries, and had one at quarterback, and they were unstoppable. I thought in 92 we were going to play the Houston Oilers in the Super Bowl because they were playing against the Bills. But Bills got past them or whatever, But anyway, the Kansas City Chiefs reminds me of them. They got a high-powered offense. They're hard to stop. They got one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Still got a lot of years left. Football left in him and everything because he's so young and he learned so fast. So Tampa Bay was able to contain that offense.
Yeah,
they were able to contain it. That's why everybody talks about Brady and how great he is, and he is. He's great. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, in my view. And in my opinion, I'll go ahead and give it. It's hard for me to say that, because the Troy Aikmans and the Joe Montanas and the Dan Marinos and the guys like that I watched played when football was football. When you actually hit the quarterback and lay him on his ass, and there was no penalties and flags and all that shit. So that's why it's kind of hard. Now the new generation, they're probably, he's the greatest of all time. Yeah, in today's game, he's the greatest of all time. But I don't think he would make it back in the day, But anyway, that's another subject. But they were able to pick apart that offense. I mean, that defense was able to dissect that offense and contain them, and pretty much get Kansas City out of the game.
We also got to keep in mind Kansas City had some injuries.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you're right.
They had some injuries. They lost some key guys on the offensive line, and that just shows how important your front line is in an NFL game. And because of that, Tampa went out, dominated, and went out and did their thing, and gave a lot of pressure. I think, wasn't Mahomes like negative for 500 yards, something like that? It was crazy.
Yeah, the stat was off the chain. It was something like that. I don't remember correctly. Don't hold me to that.
Yeah.
But that defense held them.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at the defensive line here. Their front four was just, they run a 3-4. So they have a speedy game plan on defense with Ndamukong Suh, Vita Vea, nose tackle, William Golston, linebackers, Jason Pierre-Paul, all those guys, man, Devin White, Levante David, they were all to the ball in a bad mood. And that lets you know that defense really wins championships, because that defense gave Tom Brady chance after chance to make something happen. And Tom Brady, he's going to pick you apart.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's how they won, But to make a long story short, I'm kicking a shout out to my brother, man, Marcus J. Jackson. Hey, appreciate you joining me, man. Yeah, man. To make a long story short, this is going to be a real test for this young Dallas Cowboy football team. We're getting younger. We're actually younger because all the old guys are being pushed aside.
Yeah.
Especially on the defensive side of the ball. So Quinn's hands are going to be really full. He's got a lot of coaching, a lot of teaching to do this offseason, man. The mini camp, training camp, all that, man, to get these guys NFL ready, football ready to go against the champs. It's hard to – I'm not saying that we're going to lose. To me, this is a win, But as a
okay, so not to interrupt you, they just released our schedule. I see it right now. So we got Tampa Bay. Then we're at – they just showed it. I saw Philly week 3. Buccaneers might be champs, but Cowboys opening up the season. They just listed our whole schedule. I didn't catch all of it. Wow. But I'm sure they're gonna go over it again. I apologize for cutting you off, man. I just saw it at the corner of my eye.
Oh, no, that's cool. That's a good cutoff right there. That's what I'm. That's what we're here for, to talk about their schedule, man. Their schedule's floating around online, but I don't want to dig into that because I don't know how accurate it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
There it is. There it is right here. It says Cowboys week 1, Tampa Bay. We all know that. Damn, it went away.
Yeah, they posted it and it went away so fast.
I'm at the screen.
We're definitely gonna catch that again. I just wanted to say about Dallas. And I want to get people in the chat and 1980 YouTube. I still think we need to address the safety position, and we still need to address. We need to get a veteran corner.
You think so?
I think so. I'm thinking. I'm just thinking outside the box. Let's say, Tavon doesn't do what he's got to do. Diggs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say he doesn't come out, doesn't ball out. We're in trouble.
Well, you got to remember. Okay, let's talk about the secondary here. Since you brought up cornerback, or since you brought up safety, let's just talk about the whole secondary. We just drafted Kelvin Joseph, and he has the potential with his 4.3 speed and his ball hawking ability on the college level, the collegiate level. He has the ability to be a very good cornerback, especially going behind Diggs and you got to remember, we still got Anthony Brown. We still got Jordan Lewis. I think we're okay. I think we're okay at the cornerback. The only position that I'm worried about in the secondary is the free safety position.
Yeah.
Because we got Reggie Robinson the second, and we got DeMonte Kazee. I think Kazee might go ahead and start. I'm thinking he's going to go ahead and start if he can stay healthy. You know, he had the Achilles injury as well with Atlanta. So that's going to be a position battle right there. And I'm pretty sure Dallas Cowboys are always going to sign some kind of, free agent or something like that. They're going to be position battles all off season long. So I'm not really worried about that. Strong safety, I'm not worried about. We still got Donovan Wilson. He balled out last year.
Yeah.
He did a really good job last year, especially with this new defense, him playing up. He's a solid tackler. He knows how to read the run really good. Passing defense is getting better. It's getting a lot better. But I'm like I say, this secondary is really, really young. So the whole defense in the whole is kind of young. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with this defense.
Man, I really hope we can make the adjustments that we need to make. I hope these guys that we drafted, a lot of people are like, oh, you know what, these young guys that are drafted are going to be ready to start. And I'm just like, and we spoke about this too, 1980. We said the transition from college ball to the NFL is a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
so some guys, they come into the NFL and they just can't cut it, and that's my worry as well, because out of everybody, we can't say that everybody that we drafted is going to be perfect, because I don't think everybody's going to be perfect. And I don't think everybody's going to be started. I don't even think Parsons is going to start.
You don't think so?
I just have this odd feeling he'll be on.
Come on, man. That's what they hired.
He'll be on. He'll be on.
Okay.
He'll be in for snaps, but I don't think that he's going to be taking every single snap out there.
Easy does. Appreciate the super chat, man. You didn't have to. Man, Giants fan here. Can't wait for the season, man. Hopefully we have no injuries like last year. Looking forward to some good old-fashioned football, baby. Keep up. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Giants fan in the house, man. Can't wait to face y'all twice.
Yeah,
man. We're gonna be ready, man.
Week 6, I think we're playing the Giants.
Boys for Life is in the house too, man. Fellow Cowboy YouTuber is in the house.
Huge shout out to Boys for Life, man. He's been jumping on my streams as well, and I appreciate you very much, man. Definitely thank you for being here as well. I appreciate everybody that comes in the chat, man, and I appreciate everybody who's subscribed to my channel, man. Thank you so much.
I'm trying to see if I can find this.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a real one because there's a lot that are still Dallas Cowboys full schedule 2021. If somebody in the chat has it somewhere, let us know.
Right.
Because the only thing I see posted. Okay, I found it on ESPN.
You got it.
ESPN has it. Okay, so we got Tampa Bay Week 1.
Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Okay, cool.
Oh, man.
On ESPN.
Dallas Cowboys.
We got to buy Week 7. Ooh. Okay.
Just bear with me, guys.
Oh, man. I am going to Dallas November 14th on my birthday. We're playing Atlanta. I'm there. I was supposed to be there last year. I'm there this year for sure.
Okay, I see it. Okay. Go ahead, Doc. I got it up. All
right, so I'll let you rock it off, man. Go through it and let's ask people what do you guys think? Who's the opponents that we're gonna have trouble against this year, and what's gonna be our final record, man? Just looking at the schedule.
I wish I can add it to
the screen. Yeah.
Let's see.
That's the thing about StreamYard. I haven't figured out yet. I know there's a way to do it. I just haven't figured out how to do it.
Wait a minute. No, I think I can get it.
Big shout out to Boys for Life. Moving the Chains is in the house. Paulo's in the house. Oh, there we go. You're gonna have to teach me how you did that because
you see it.
Yeah, I see it, but I see us, but you minimize the screen.
Okay.
Hold up one sec. I think you gotta just.
Wait a minute.
I don't see ESPN up there. Oh, you had. There we go. That's depth chart.
No. I had it. Damn it.
You just had it. Yeah. I think you might have closed it.
Yeah, I did. I think I did. Hold on, let me get it back.
Go to share screen.
Where is it? Okay, boom.
There we go. There we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Why is it?
Why? I don't know why it does that. Isn't it up top? It's at the top here, no? Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, as long as you don't click anything.
Okay. Let me see how that looks.
Yeah, we can't. It's not clear, but it's okay. I mean, we can definitely read what it has. So week 1 Tampa, as I said before, and you said it too, that's going to set the tone for the Dallas Cowboys going into the season. And I can see it happening. I can see the Dallas Cowboys coming out with a W on that one, as long as we pressure Brady. Listen, we both have a strong offense, and they have holes in our defense, and so do we, right? So I think it's going to come down to an offensive game, and it's going to come down to who's going to be able to put up those numbers quicker. And I'm looking forward to seeing Dak coming back, and I think he's going to prove something that game.
Yeah, I agree. You know how I feel about those late games. I can't stand them. Oh my God! First game of the season. This right here. If this don't put you on blast, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
First game, Thursday night game, 7:20, late game, so you got to stay up for it. I think it's going to be whose defense is better.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to come down to. Whose defense is better, and like you say, how we can contain Brady, Michael Parsons. I want to see that same intensity that I saw at Penn State. Kelvin Joseph. I want to see that same intensity that I saw at Kentucky. I mean, that's what I want to see out of these young guys. I know it's not going to happen overnight. I know talent and experience takes time to gain that experience, but I want to see that. That's the only way. D-Law, the veterans on this defense are going to have to step up. They're going to have to step up and show these guys how to play the game. And I'm interested to see what the change in the scheme, this 46 Bear, this 85 Bear defense that we got going. I'm really as long as Tom Brady is on his ass, that's the only way we're going to win.
That's it. Pressure. And another flip side of things, Dak has a lot of pressure going into this game because we all know what's going to happen. If Dak doesn't ball out this game, the media the next morning is going to say the $160 million contract that Dak just signed and the trash talking is going to start, right? Yeah. So, by the way, Edie Zuzit just sent you another super chat, man. I don't know if you saw it. Another $5 super chat, man. He said the Cowboys need an entire culture change. Just look how bad they were without Dak. Mike McCarthy wasn't a good hire, but I believe Dak can win the MVP.
And that's a Giants fan talking.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate super chat, Easy.
Yeah.
That's a Giants fan talking.
I agree. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, we know what we got to do to get past. I'm looking. I want to say that's going to be a tough game. I hate to predict. I'm not the one to predict. That's going to be a tough game. It's a statement game for the Cowboys. Everybody should be healthy. Offensive line should be healthy. Yep. If we don't have any injuries in training camp, which that's when teams really get the most injuries during training camp. That's when Tyron Smith's back problems and knees and stuff start going out. That's what I'm afraid of. Those training camp injuries. We have them every year, every season, and it seems like it's coming from the same guys. I saw a video on Lyle Collins, somebody that he lost weight. He's gained so much muscle. He's really in shape. He's ready to play. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign. The only thing I'm really worried about is this offensive line, the front four on the defense and our offensive line. If those two positions can play well, we can win that game. We can contain them when they're on offense, and we can dominate them while we're on offense, and we can dominate with our defense as well. So, Los Angeles Rams. I'm sorry, Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
That's a W to me.
Yep. I was about to say the same exact thing. Listen, if I'm looking at it all the way up until bye week, for me, I see the only L that I'm think that we might get would be against Tampa Bay. That's the only game that I'm skeptical about.
Yeah.
LA, I'm not worried about. Philly, I'm not worried about Philly this year at all. I think that's going to be a clean sweep this year. Carolina, I don't see us having issues with them. New York, sorry, easy. I don't think.
So there's 2 home games and then 3. No, I'm sorry, 2 away games, then 3 home games in a row.
Yeah.
See, now back in the day, home games meant something. You know what I mean? But lately with this damn Dallas Cowboys, especially this damn sorry-ass defense we've been dealing with for decades, home games haven't meant anything. Teams have been able to come in here and score 20, 30, 40 on us. So at our house, eating at our table, changing their kids' diaper on our kitchen table and all that stuff, changing their oil in our garage, in their car. You know what I'm saying? So if we gotta make that irrelevant. Relevant now. Being home needs to matter again. We got 3 home games in a row: Philly, Carolina, and New York. All 3 of them are winnable games.
Yeah.
I say the Tampa Bay is going to be a tough one. I don't want to say win or loss on that one, but I will say the next 3 are. The next 4. The next 4 are winnable games.
Yes.
The next 4.
I agree with you.
New York is they got Saquon. They got a new quarterback who's pretty good, and pretty good receivers. I'm not counting these guys out. I hate to do the wins and loss things because it's really bad luck for me. But since we're talking about it, we're confident, we're happy and excited because of the season starting. We got the schedule staring us right back in the face.
Yep.
I'm going to say those next 5 games, even New England. I'm looking at New England.
New England,
yeah,
they're rebuilding right now, man, and they just lost Edelman. They didn't lose. Edelman's gone, no?
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah, he retired.
Yeah.
They're receiving. They don't have much of a receiving core. Cam Newton, he's a hit and miss in my opinion.
Did they draft a quarterback?
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought they drafted a quarterback.
Yo, K-Lo, man. I wish somebody could kick K-Lo, but that's my boy. So, K-Lo was talking some smack, talking about Cowboys going 10-7. I don't believe it. I'm looking at the schedule. Oh, they drafted Mac Jones.
Quarterback?
Yeah.
New England. Yeah, I knew they drafted a quarterback. Because Cam Newton was on there saying whatever on there saying defending New England organization, they were defending Cam Newton, saying Cam Newton's our starting guy. Don't worry.
He will be until after he loses like 2 or 3 games in a row.
Right.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm not really worried about that game.
No. Minnesota,
and we're speaking as if we're speaking as if everybody's healthy. Right now, we're speaking off of our draft picks, our B+ draft, and everybody starting the season healthy, and Dak Prescott being ready. Matter of fact, let me talk about Dak Prescott real quick. They said that Dak is not going to be participating in anything else besides 7-on-7. No contact. We probably won't see him until training camp.
Yeah,
but he will be he will be involved in the 7-on-7s.
You know what? And I don't know how you feel about that. I'm torn behind that because you need to get Dak ready. Yeah. And that the first game is going to be a mental game for him because he's going to have to take that first hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he look down at his ankles and say, okay, I'm good. You know what I mean? And then get back into his groove. Because those nerves are gonna play with him. And when he runs with that ball, I don't know about you, but I don't want to see him running with the ball. I'd rather slide, do what you gotta do, but I don't want to see him running this year. Not on first down at all.
Yeah, man. I know it. Like I said a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about Dak, he needs to learn how to slide.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you got to slide, man. I know Dak's tough and he wants to get that extra yards, and that's fine.
Stiff arm.
Yeah. He wants to try to. Dak's a big dude. He's a big, Steve McNair type quarterback. But he just needs to slide because these guys are trying to. You never know, man. They might be trying to hurt him on purpose. But anyway, back to the schedule. October 31st, Sunday, another late game. At Minnesota. What you think about that one? I think that's another W right there.
I think. Listen, last year. Anyway, I don't want to even think about last year, but I think that's another W. Paulo, man, big shout out to you, man. I see your message. Sorry, man. Boy said send a hello to Brazil.
Oh yeah, big Paulo, that's my boy, man. Yeah. What's up, Paulo?
Big shout out to Paulo in Brazil, man. So back to that game, Minnesota. I see us getting that W.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna realistically say, and a lot of Cowboy fans might hate me for this. I'm sorry, but I might not always be right. But I'm gonna say we're gonna lose that first game. Let's just say, for argument's sake that we lose that first game. So we're 0-1. Then we play Los Angeles Chargers. We're 1-1. We beat Philly. We're 2-1. Carolina 3-1. New York 4-1. New England 5-1. Then we got a bye week. Minnesota. And see, these are games that we're supposed to win. Minnesota.
To win, yeah, supposed to win.
So right now in Minnesota, they're in a rebuilding process as well.
Yep.
They got First Cousins at quarterback. He kind of chokes on those primetime games. But they got a pretty good running back. They got Cook back there, right? So they gave us trouble. About a year ago, I think.
That's what I'm saying. That was the thing, right? I said they gave us trouble.
We couldn't stop the run. We could not stop. I think he gained like 150 yards on us that game.
I think every team. I didn't even want to go into it, but I think a lot of teams. Listen, we playing the Browns this year? Nope. We're not playing the Browns because that's a game that I just don't want to remember from last year. The run was insane.
Oh, that's the game that they scored like almost 50 points on us at home. It was like a close game, though. It was like 40-something to 40-something or something like that. I can't remember the score. But that was a close game. I mean, we still had Dak Prescott then. We had no problem scoring and getting up the field and all that stuff. We just had no defense to level out the game. I mean, the game, it sucked, man. It just sucked.
Yep. So what do you think about Denver?
That's another winnable game. That's another win. So right now we're
it will be 8-1.
We'll be 7-0.
With Denver?
No, hold on.
Sorry, you're right. 7-1.
We'll be 7-1. And then we got Atlanta here.
Atlanta, I'm worried about Atlanta.
You think so?
They got Pitts. They got Julio Jones. They got what's that other receiver? Who's the other receiver? That young something would it be? God
damn it! Because I wanted the Cowboys to draft him in 2017, 18.
Yeah, what's his name? Please in the chat chime in. Something with a B. Hold on.
Atlanta. Oh, I got it. Wait a minute. Let me get it up.
Yeah, Paulo, I don't know. Yeah, Ridley, and they got Samuel.
Yeah, they got Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage at the slot.
Listen, last year, let's be honest, the only reason why we won that game is because they didn't know the rule about an onside kick.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
right?
That's right. We won the game at the last fucking minute. Yeah.
Okay. And we struggled. We didn't, it wasn't an easy, that wasn't an easy W for us. We fought. I mean, Dak came back. We were down. Dak came back. So now they added a few weapons to their roster. I think Matt Ryan has something to prove this year as well. So listen, I hope we get that W, but yeah, I'm worried about that game too.
Yeah, man. You know what? I think we're okay with the Falcons because our coach used to be their head. I mean, our defensive coordinator Quinn used to be their head.
Used to be
So he's kind of gonna know what's up their sleeve, what they're gonna do. Yeah, so I'm not really worried about that game.
Okay.
That's another win. That's an 8-1 right there. 8-1. So we're the Dallas Cowboys from the sorry Cowboys from last year are now 8-1 guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna go away from you from that. I think we'll be 7-2 by that point. I'm disagreeing with you. I think we're gonna.
Wow.
Guys, I'm sorry. I have a show, Speak Your Mind, all the time, and that's what I'm doing right now.
I like that. What I always say, 1980 ain't always right, man, and I don't mind being wrong. That's fine,
guys. And we're gonna, you know what, 1980 on that game, we need to come back here and we need to talk about it, man.
Yeah.
And see who was right.
Yeah.
So 100%, man. Oof. After that, we got Kansas City.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for our young defense.
Yep.
At Kansas City too. At Arrowhead.
Yep.
Yeah. They got a lot of the same players too, man. So,
and Mahomes is coming back with something even more to prove.
Yeah. Oh, he pissed off from last year.
He pissed, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? You saw a hole. You know what? I'm sure teams are going to be looking at that because you saw holes in him too. Because when he gets pressure on him, he threw up the ball a few times. Then I said, "Who's he throwing to?"
It's a wrap. Yeah. You know
what I mean?
The offensive line. If you got a good front four, against Kansas City, if your front seven is playing off the chain, just like Tampa Bay did in the Super Bowl last year, you're going to we can beat Kansas City.
We can.
If our front four, whoever they are, let's see who we got on our front four. Let's go back to the depth chart, Dallas Cowboys depth chart real quick. Pull up.
So we got D-Law.
Yep.
I don't think Watkins is going to be starting like that to me.
No, that's not right.
That's not right.
That Watkins and Tristan Hill, I mean, it's going to be a lot of alternating. You're going to see these guys maybe a lot. But, Novell Gallimore at right end. What do you think about that? I don't know.
You know what? I like what I saw from him last year, and I'm sorry I'm being biased. He's Canadian like me. So he lived like 2 hours from me. So, but I like, you know what? He was explosive last year. I saw him. He was successful on a lot of plays, and I think he's definitely going to develop. So I think he'll be. I see him being there.
What about this guy right here? You see the cursor?
Randy Gregory.
Randy Gregory.
He's coming with a vengeance this year too,
bro. Having him a whole season. Oh yeah, man. I can't wait. Him and Michael Parsons on the field at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Disrupt.
Imagine that.
Disrupt.
Oh my God.
Yeah, both. Listen, he's a run stopper, right? Randy Gregory is. Yeah, man, he's going to be putting a lot of pressure. Michael Parsons is going to be putting they're going to be using those two guys. But here, I see what you just did. You scrolled to the right. He got LVE. He got LVE.
But see, this is just a generated depth.
Yes.
Nothing set in stone,
concrete.
Guys. Yeah, it's just generated.
Too early for this depth chart, man. You can't.
Yeah, I'm just going down the list.
Yeah.
Because, we still got Jalen Smith in there. Every Cowboy fan has a problem with him. Keanu Neal, we might see him playing. He's a strong safety, but you might see him as some wheel linebacker. Jalen Smith, Van Der Esch, who knows? They might be gone. Who knows?
If they sneeze wrong, they're gone.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm worried about LVE. If he gets injured this year, we already said we're not taking his 50-year option. We're not re-signing him next year.
Right.
LVE is becoming a free agent next year.
But what about a healthy LVE though?
If he can stay healthy and produce this year and ball out, I see us maybe looking to re-sign him.
A healthy LVE is not bad.
No.
I've seen him be just all over the place, making plays.
A young general, man. Young general.
Yeah. Making tackles. Almost another Sean Lee when
that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
a young general. That's what I said.
We're gonna see a lot. We're gonna see depending on how training camp, mini camp, and training camp goes.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot of alternating with these guys, showing different looks, especially with this new 46 defense. We're gonna see a lot of these guys just he's just gonna be playing like almost playing a video game. Quinn is gonna be okay. Let me try this guy. Let me put this guy. Let me try him. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of that. So
yes, we will.
I can't wait. And then we still got the other rookie, Chauncey Golston, behind Randy Gregory here.
Yep.
Out of what's he out of Pittsburgh or something like that?
I think you click on his name and it'll tell you exactly where he's out of.
Iowa. I'm sorry.
Iowa. Yeah, Iowa.
That's right.
Yo, he's 6'5", 268 pounds.
Yeah.
You know?
No. He's 6'5".
I believe so because you see, last time I read this wrong, and supposedly, hold on, Clancy. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Because when I click on there, sometimes the height accuracy is wrong. Like I forget who I clicked on the other day, and they said he was 6 foot, and he's actually 6'4". So I'm not sure about that. If somebody knows, please let us know how tall he is. Yes, Cowboy Fan Talk is in the building. Huge shout out to our guy, Mr. Roman. Thanks for tuning in.
What up, big dog?
Getting his workout on. He'd be here with us, but he's trying to get big like a bear, a big teddy bear. This guy, so yeah. So yeah, who else would you say is on that lineup that you're not sure about? Joseph Calvin, Robinson II, Donovan Wilson.
Well, you got to think about playing time. How much playing time these guys are going to get.
Yeah.
And opportunity. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these guys didn't get a good opportunity last season because we just didn't know what to do with them and how to use them. With that defensive scheme we were running last year. Oh my God, it was just a cover 3 zone. We were all over the place. I hated it.
I remember seeing Jalen Smith at some point. He was looking to the other guy. And he looked like lost. Oh man, I was just like,
well, when you only got 2 linebackers, we running a 4-2-5 for years, and in cover 3. There's nothing aggressive. It's a safe defense. It's almost like a prevent defense because you got extra speed out there in your secondary. So we got to get the right personnel out there, man. And that's what Quinn is going to be able to come in here and do, man, and get these guys, all these guys that we got, man, especially the guys in green. Try to get them some reps and see what they can do, see what they got in them, and just kind of go from there. But go back to
let's go back to the schedule here.
Okay.
Because after Kansas City, we got the Raiders on Thanksgiving.
Remember what happened last year on Thanksgiving? Got embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're home. We're home again this year.
No, are we home?
Yeah, looks like we're home.
Okay, yeah, we are home. Okay.
We're home. So
I really think that's another winnable game.
Yeah, that should be a W.
Yeah.
After what happened last year, I'm sure the players are gonna be like, "Listen, ain't nobody getting no turkey."
Right.
Exactly. If we lose this game, y'all ain't eating no turkey.
Exactly. Right.
So, and we're not losing at home and getting embarrassed like we did last year. We can't.
Yeah. So what's our record? What's our record now?
So I had us losing at Kansas City.
And losing in Tampa Bay.
Losing at Tampa Bay. And I said losing at Atlanta.
Was that 7-2?
So for you, it's 8-2, and for me, it's 7-3.
Oh shit! You said Atlanta too, right?
Yeah. So it's 11 games.
City? Oh, you said Kansas City, Atlanta, and Tampa Bay. We're gonna lose. Okay.
Yeah.
I just say Tampa Bay and Kansas City.
Yep. Cowboy fan talk, man. Chime in, man. Do you think we're gonna win against Tampa Bay? That's the biggest thing for me. I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real good game.
Uh-oh. Cowboy fan talk says we're going 12-5. Book it.
12-5.
Who you have us losing to?
That's what who you got us losing to, man?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Okay, so New Orleans. I think we're gonna get a W.
Yeah, no more Drew Brees.
No more Drew Brees. That's a W.
Yeah, at New Orleans.
Cowboys fan talk saying we're gonna beat Tampa Bay.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that one now.
Yeah. we're guys. You guys stay in touch because Mr. Roll, myself, 1980. We're gonna be doing big things in the season. So you're gonna be able to, Mr. Roll. Remember what you just said because we're gonna be discussing that come week 1. Even if we lose or win, we'll let you know if you're gonna write, and we're gonna have to put some wings on that, man. We're gonna put some wings on that. You know, so New Orleans, I got us as a W because they're rebuilding.
Okay, so that's on my end. What is that? What does that make me? 8-2?
You're more than that now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 games. So that's 10-2 for you.
Oh, 10-2 for me. And 9-3 for you.
9-3 for me. Right? Okay. Washington, I got us a W. And I'll tell you why.
Oh, that's a tough one.
No. I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. Depending how Ryan Fitzpatrick comes out. Because he's a hit and a miss. Right? It's either he's on or he's off. And I don't
the Washington football teams.
I don't listen, yes, they have a strong defense, but their offense this year, I don't think so.
Okay.
I have Washington being second this year in the NFC East. I have Dallas, Washington, the Giants, and the Eagles.
You see what a good, solid quarterback can do to a football team. Look at Tampa Bay. They won the Super Bowl last year.
Wait, you think Ryan Fitzpatrick is a solid quarterback?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give an example here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's not a solid, consistent Tom Brady-like quarterback. You get what I'm saying? Now, their defense is what I'm worried about. Their front seven.
That's it. That's their defense is what I'm worried about.
They got one of the best defensive lines in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, they swept us last year.
Again, on the running game.
But you know why they swept us last year? Because we weren't healthy. We didn't have any of our offensive linemen guys. We didn't have our quarterback. We didn't have the right defensive personnel out there. We didn't have a good defensive coordinator. So that's why they swept us. Now we got a new team. Everybody should be healthy. Once we get everybody back healthy, it's easy for your defense. It's easy for your front four to look really good when the offensive line that they're facing is broken down. You see what I'm saying? So let's just hope. They got Chase Young. You know how good he is. Oh my God.
But you know what? Don't you think that the Cowboys again are going to come back and have that? What happened to them last year against Washington? We got embarrassed.
Yeah,
we got humiliated last year by Washington. But like I said, it's going to come
in the house. What's up, dog?
It's going to come down to definitely Fitzpatrick if he's going to be on and off. And I think Fitzpatrick, I think he's washed up. In my opinion, he's old. He struggled last year, and I think he's going to struggle even more this year. Cowboys fan talk said Ryan Fitzpatrick never made the playoffs in 17 years.
Wow. Look at his history over here, man, if you don't mind.
No, I'm looking at it with you.
Look at that. Look how many teams he's.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Bro, that says something. Watch.
He's been in the league since 2007.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we can. I think, like you say, if we apply the right pressure, we can really dismantle that offense. Our defense can dismantle that offense.
Yeah. Because Ryan Fitzpatrick is another one. He throws the ball very stupidly. He doesn't like pressure. Hates pressure.
He's almost like a Kirk Cousins. He almost like a first Cousins.
Yeah. So I have us winning at Washington.
Okay. I got us winning too. Let me go back to the schedule.
Okay, so you got us winning.
Okay.
So Cowboy fan talk did chime in, and he said we will drop 1 to Washington or New York, 1 to Kansas City, possibly the Vikings, and 2 others. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has us losing maybe. Yeah. He has us maybe losing 6. But I want to know who his 2 others are.
Okay, so now I'm 11-2.
Yeah.
And you're
10-3.
10-3.
New York, W.
That's a W.
Right.
Ain't no need to talk about that. That's a W. So now
Washington again.
12-2. And you're
11-3.
Okay.
Washington again. You see, we're gonna lose one of those games.
Yeah, I think so too.
We're gonna lose one of those games. If we beat them the first time, we're gonna lose the second time.
I think we're gonna lose that first time.
Okay.
And then we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back home and win.
Okay.
That's what I think. So now I'm what 12 and no 11-3. I'm 11-3.
Yeah.
So we're both. Well, now you're 11 you're 11-4.
Yeah.
And I'm 11-3.
I'm 10-4. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're 10-4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 10-4, 11-3. Arizona. I hate to say it, but I have us losing that game.
Oh my God. Oh, he gave us such a hard time last year.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And you know what? They played really well last year. I believe they should have made. I thought they were honestly gonna go the whole distance.
He said in the comment section, said, "What happened to the prediction? I know I don't do predictions, man, but I can't help it. The schedule is making me do it, bro."
Right there. So I have us losing against Arizona. So I'm 10-5 now.
And that's at home.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Why do you have us losing against Arizona?
The QB, what's his name?
Murray.
Murray's a good QB, man. He's quick. He can get rid of the ball very quick. Adjusts very well. As long as he's protected, it's going to come down to pressure, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Are you judging it off of last season or just him as a player? And
I'm just judging it off of last season, and I think they're going to come out with more to prove this year because they went really far this year. They played really well last year, and I think they're going to come back with that. You know, they know what they're sitting there saying. We know what we did last year.
Yeah.
And we know what we have to do to improve this year going into the season to get to where we should have been last year. And I think Arizona's coming back with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, I agree with Cowboys fan talk.
Yeah.
In the comment section. He says Michael will spy Kyler. They blew us out last year. It's revenge game. Yeah, I think we're going to get this one. We're at home too, and I think we have the speed on defense now to keep up with a guy like Kyler Murray. So I'm saying we're going to win this game.
Okay.
I think we're going to win that one.
Okay, so now
especially with the 4-6 defense, we got a 4-4. We got a 4-down lineman for linebackers, and we can put a spy. We can put a spy because we got extra men on the line backing the linemen up now, so we can use a spy. And I agree. I 100% agree. I think we can win that game.
All right.
Dan Lorenzo, appreciate Lazaro. I'm sorry, appreciate the super chat, dog. Unless the defense improves drastically, 9-8.
No. That's not. No.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry to say it, man. No. We're not. We're definitely going into double digits this year in the winning.
I think that's what we're all shooting for. We're all hoping for. I don't want to hope for 9-8. I don't want to say that. We don't know. We're just kind of going off of what we think right now. Yeah. What we're saying is not set in stone, guys. It's just an opinion. Right now, we still got to get through OTAs and mini camp and training camp and things like that. I think health is the big issue for us. Everybody. We're judging off of everybody being healthy and everybody developing like they should be.
Yeah,
like they should. So they give us the best chance, put the best guys out there, the best opportunity to win some football games. That's what we're going off of. I don't see 9-8 though. No, that's
No. So I have us losing 5 games. So I'm 11-5 right now.
Okay.
And then I have us winning against Philly the last game. So I say 12-5.
I'm 12-4. Well,
no, you're 13-4.
Yeah, I'm 13-4 because I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna sweep Philly.
So I'm with Cowboy fan talk. I say 12-5, but I think we are who we're gonna win and lose to. We have different opinions. We have different opinions tonight. I'd like us to definitely go 14 and. What did you have it at?
I'm at 12-4.
Okay, no, 13-4. 17 games. 17 games.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm at 13-4.
13-4. I'd like us to go 13-4. I have us. You know what? I have us winning the NFC East this year. What about you?
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good shot at it. Right now, if everybody stays healthy and with our B+ draft that we just had, drafting need, not want, especially on the defensive side of the ball, I think we got the right pieces to the puzzle to be NFC champions.
Yeah,
I think we do.
Yeah.
Right now, we're in better shape. On paper, guys. This is all off paper. Nothing physical yet. All off paper. On paper, we look like this is just off paper, just an off paper opinion. And I hate judging off paper because you know how they did us last season. But
that hurt us last year.
Yeah. So
everybody, we're Super Bowls champs. This is going to be our year.
Okay. It's kind of hard to do these things, man. When you're talking about the schedule, it's just kind of fun to talk about. We're don't hold us to any of this. It's not in the Bible. It's not set in stone. Like I just said, I think it's more of our opinion about who we're facing, when and where, and we're looking at their team and what they're going through. And a lot of these teams are rebuilding. A lot of guys have retired, just like the Saints quarterback Drew Brees. He's retired now. Yeah. So we're just kind of going down the line and just kind of taking a jab at what we think how the season is going to be. We're kind of hoping a 12-4, a 13-4, or hell, I would like to be undefeated. But in a realistic world, that's not possible. So
hey, you know what? Never say never.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Never say never. Listen, I just want to time Abdullah Utman. I've been pushing for Richard Sherman to come to Dallas. And you said that he's too expensive. Man, you know what? I think at some point, if Jerry gets on the phone and makes him an offer, he doesn't have a lot of teams calling him down. So he's going to definitely have to lower his price. So don't count that out. I would definitely
Richard Sherman. I saw an article. I saw an article in the paper about him coming.
He wants to come to Dallas.
Yeah.
Even though him and Jerry Jones had a controversy a couple years back, where he told Jerry, "I will never play because of the kneeling situation."
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly he went to Jerry and he said, "I will never play for you." And so, listen, that's also out there. But sometimes, you wash those type of things under the bridge and you just move on from it, right? So I'd like to see him come to Dallas. I think he'd be a good one-year addition. I don't think he'd be a starter and be out there the whole game, but I think he'd be a good addition to teach these young rookies. But that's my opinion.
We got 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 primetime games.
Yeah. Which I'm not surprised about.
We got 3. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 midday games, 3:00 games. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 early games.
12 early games, yeah.
So it's kind of even. It's kind of average 5.
That Thursday night game, man, everybody's going to be up.
Oh, my God. That's
You know what? And it's going to be tough because everybody's going to be looking forward to the Sunday after because we're going to want to redeem ourselves, right? If we lose. But I'm excited, man, because like you said, if we can beat Tampa, I'm just saying if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'd go into bye week at 6-0, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If we could beat Tampa Bay. But if we don't beat Tampa Bay, I'd still like to be going to the bye week at 5-1.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Okay, there we go. So,
Cowboy fan talk, do you agree with that? What I just said? Well, you said that we're going to beat Tampa Bay. So you're saying we should be going. Do you believe that we'll go to the bye week at 6-0? Objective. You see, Mosey, the hype god. Yes, 100%. I agree with you. Objective. We got to put Brady on his ass. That's it, man. If we give that, you know what? We have those young guys, Michael Parsons. That's why we brought him in, right? To put that pressure.
Speed kills.
Speed, man.
I agree. That's the only way. That's the only way to beat those guys is to make sure Tom Brady is on his ass. There's no quarterback in NFL history to throw the football on his ass. You see what I'm saying? So if he's on his ass, if he's on his behind, we're good.
You know what? I just don't want to be playing against the refs also. Because for some reason, the refs always protect Brady. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be getting that, roughing the quarterback calls left, right, and center. Because like I said, these young guys that are coming out are going to be very persistent and want to make a name for themselves coming out, and you don't want them to take stupid penalties. We had a lot of penalties last year too.
Yeah,
against the defense.
Yeah.
A lot of penalties, man, and I think that's something that we definitely need to address going into this training camp.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I appreciate you having me on. I know we said we were going to go over the schedule, like we did, and we're going to definitely get together again, guys, and everybody in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys, man, and we just wanted to do the schedule release, man.
Yes, sir. I thank you for doing this with me, man. It was a lot of fun. I was anticipating this all day. Everybody was anticipating the schedule coming out, trying to see the Dallas Cowboys. There was a lot of leaked schedules, but I didn't want to, get ahead of myself and start posting videos about that because I wanted to make sure that I was looking at something, the real deal, So, like I say, guys, what we were doing was just ballpark. It was just an opinion. There's nothing set in stone, nothing in the Bible about it. That's just our opinion. We might be wrong. Hell, we could go undefeated. Hell, we might just win 5 games. Who knows? I hope not, but I'm just saying.
You know what? I think we definitely need to readdress the schedule after training camp.
Yeah.
There's going to be some cuts. There's going to be some cuts being made, man. I have a question. One last question. Do you think we're going to go 6 wide receivers this year? Look at the depth chart because
let's see.
We got that new kid, Semi. Have you checked the tape on Semi? He reminds me a lot of Dez, man.
You know what, man? That Samoan guy, Semi.
Semi.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, man. That's why I'm asking if we're going to go a 6-man roster because and the reason why I'm leaning that way is, J Tuck and Nix and Spoonie, they were talking about it the other day, and I said, you know what? Let me go watch some tape, and I want to watch tape on this kid, and I'm like,
yeah,
I see us going 6 wide receivers this year because, Cowboy Fan Talk says he thinks Brown is going to get cut.
Noah Brown.
So you think we're going 5 receivers, Fan Talk?
I think it's gonna stay. I think it's gonna be 5. I like Semi. I like his concentration. He's 6'4", 227 pounds. I think he ran like a 4. I forgot his 40 time. Let me see if I can look up his 40 time real quick. Just real quick. Damn it. He ran a 4.42. He runs a 4.42. So he's got speed. He has great hands.
Great hands. He's tall. He's tall.
And he's tall and he can jump. So
yeah,
he's a good deep threat guy. I hope he makes the team because it gives us a different look. Damn, it says he ran a 4.37. He ran a 4.39. His slowest time was a 4.42.
Wow.
So he runs average runs a 4.3.
Cowboy Fan Talk said his frame is solid. Yeah.
Yeah. I like his size. I like his strength. And I was watching his videos, his highlights and things, and his concentration on the ball is really, really good. That's what I like. Yeah, sure
too.
He has sure hands, and we need a guy like that on this team.
But the reason why I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying that is because next year we're gonna have contract with Cooper, Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. I think he's gonna be on his 3rd year, right? Rookie contract.
No, he gonna be on his 2nd year. He was a rookie last year, wasn't he?
Yeah. So 1, 2.
This will be his 2nd year.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry about contract with him. But I think Gallup, my opinion, I don't think Gallup's going to be with us after this season.
Yeah, I think he's expendable. Or
we'll use him as trade bait.
Yep.
To get a draft pick. I think, in my opinion,
especially if this guy Simi makes the team.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm saying. That's why I was looking. Maybe we're going to go 6-man and then keep Semi on, and the next year lean away from Gallup, and then we will have our 5, right?
Yeah, let me.
So, if you guys haven't watched tape on Semi, man, go check that kid out, man, because he's gonna be a good addition to the Dallas Cowboys, and I'd like to see him in for a few reps this year and see what he's definitely gonna be able to do. Xavier Collins says, "I think Brown and Cedric are on a 1-year deals. That's why they drafted Semi."
Cedric Wilson. Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go 6-man this year.
We got a lot of receivers, man. I'm looking. Yeah, we loaded. We loaded with receivers, man.
That's what Listen, as for our 3 guys, Zeke. I'm not Zeke. What am I saying? CeeDee Lamb, Cooper, and Gallup. I think they're basically solidified. But all those other guys are going to be fighting for positions on the team, man. It's going to be it's going to be a definitely good training camp.
Noah Brown, Cedric Wilson, Simi. They got Aaron Parker, Malik Turner, Stephen Godry, Brandon Smith, Mitchell, TJ Vasher. Yeah, they got a lot of fucking receivers, man.
To choose from, yeah. So I'm just wondering, who's going to make the cut? Who's going to make the practice squad? Obviously, So I'm definitely, I don't know about you, but I'm not worried about our offense this year.
I'm not either. The only thing I'm worried about offense is our offensive line staying.
Exactly.
That's the only thing. Other than that, and Dak Prescott, his ankle, making sure that it heals 100% and he's feeling good. And, just that's the only thing I'm worried about is health, man. But as far as if everybody's healthy, we got so many weapons, dog. I'm looking at Cooper, Gallup, Lamb,
Oh,
running back. We got Zeke. We got Pollard. I mean,
yeah.
tight end.
I think
Darwin, Dalton Schultz.
Cooper,
We got weapons. Yeah, man.
Cooper, Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb are going to have all three of them this year over 1,000 yards, guaranteed. If Dak stays healthy, those three guys are going to have over 1,000 yards, and have Zeke back there. He's coming. I don't know. His training tapes are looking nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He's looking nice, slim, hungry. He was slim last year. He's slimmer this year. I think, you know what? He knows. I think the media, all that media got to his head, man, and he's coming out with a vengeance this year. I think Zeke is going to have a big breakout year this year. And Pollard, seeing what Pollard did, Pollard had just under 800 rushing yards.
Yeah.
So, you know what? To know that young guy is right behind you, you know, if Zeke doesn't ball out this year, you know, I'm not saying we're going to lose next year. He's gone, but, you know, Pollard is definitely a good replacement.
Yeah. I mean, they both have their own styles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Anyways, listen, I know you're tired, man. You had this guy works hard, guys. Trust me, works hard. You know, please, before I go, definitely go check out my channel, Dallas Cowboys, the #4 life. Guys on my channel who don't know who 1980 is, definitely I don't understand how you couldn't, but go check him out as well. I love doing stuff with this guy, very knowledgeable guy, and I want to thank you for having me on your show again. And I'm looking forward to what we're gonna do the rest of the season, man.
Yeah, man, I am too. I can't wait. We still got a long way to go, long off season. When we have things like this to talk about, you know, we had the draft about a week ago. Then now we got this, you know, and now it's gonna kind of die down a little bit, and until
training camp,
OTAs, and all that stuff. I got to look at the schedule and see what's coming. I know OTAs and stuff is right around about a month or two away.
A month away, yeah.
Yeah.
I think mini camp starts next week for rookie camp.
Oh, okay. Well,
rookie camp, yeah.
That's something to talk about right there. So, you know, there's always something. That's one thing about being a Cowboy fan. There's always something to talk about. Always. So
we're the center of attention. I don't care what anyone. Jerry Jones keeps the lights on, bro.
There you go. But everybody in the chat, thank y'all for joining. We're gonna get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all joining us on this NFL Dallas Cowboy 2021 schedule release. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all check out Sid Cowboys for Life. Mr. Rome, Cowboy Fan Talk in the chat.
Yeah, man.
I'll check them out too, man. So I appreciate every one of y'all in the chat, man. God bless you. Make sure you stay cowboyed up and prayed up, because you never know what the day's gonna bring you. Holla back. We out. Peace.